what's up Dallas or what's up Addison, because, you know, so I'm going to stick with what's up XC Hookah Lounge. Man, let's give a round of applause for Tim Edwards, who sounds like a white golfer. And then we also have Sasan Maruvada. Sasan, I'm going to ask you a question since you're Hindu. Do you have more God or more family members? It sucks being any nationality around, because if you go to a wedding, you don't know who to hit on. I can hit on a girl, and then like 2 minutes later, my mom will come up and be like, oh, this is your third cousin. And you're just like, fuck my life. And then every now and then, you'll get a girl to come hit on you, and go find out your mom trying to set up an arranged marriage, and you're just like, what the fuck? So if you're going to a brown wedding, just don't hit on anyone. I got some bad news for my non-brown friends. When I get married, it's going to be 4 to 5 days long, so I don't know how the fuck y'all are going to call off work. I just broke up with the girl. It sucks, yeah. No, I didn't. I'm just saying that for joke, right? But for the joke, the reason we broke up, I'm about to tell you. So I went to, her birthday was coming up, and we're brown, we don't like to spend money on girls. So I went to Hallmark, the Walmart birthday card. They got a card for everything. They have a card for, hey, you just beat cancer, woo! So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna look through these cards. And I found this card, and it was awesome. It was like, you're the wind to my air, you're the air to my balloon. It said all these amazing like words that go together. But I didn't read the whole thing, it was so cute, you know? I was like, alright, I'm gonna get this. So I gave it to her, I'm like, here you go. And she read it, and she's like, oh, Moiz, this is beautiful. I'm the water to your ocean. I'm the best sister in the world. Fuck my life, man. And brown girl, if you fuck up one with a brown girl, you're done. No, you aren't, because I know so many brown girls in this room that have gone back to their boyfriend so many times. I just recently turned 22, and I had a huge party. But see, I don't get it, because celebrating turning 2 is like going up to people and being like, hey, I'm dating a Kardashian. Which one, Chloe? I don't get why people like Kardashians so much. Like, I think Chloe looks like a cow. Courtney's okay. But like, Chloe, she could really live in Texas, because guys, everything is bigger in Texas. So, and then, I don't like Kim, because Kim's vagina is looser than Dennis Addison's. And Kim also just gave birth to a compass apparently. So my favorite Kardashian is Kylie. Yeah, Kylie. Yeah, she's 15 years old, I know. I don't care, here's my philosophy. Here's my philosophy. If the girl's old enough to drive, take her for a ride.
Oh my God.
If there's grass on her field, play it.
Oh no.
If she's old enough to pee, she's good enough for me.
Oh no.
Man, it sucks, dude. Like, Indian parents are really strict. My parents think I'm going to just call me things. They just want me to go, to keep on going to school and take more classes than possible. Like, I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm taking 6 classes. She's like, why aren't you taking 7? And I'm like, okay. So I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I'm doing comedy. And my dad's like, no, you can't do comedy. You're not going to make money right away off of that. I'm like, I'm not going to make money going to school either. So my dad's like, okay, why do you like this comedy so much? Like, why do you want to quit school for it? And I'm like, Dad, Bill Gates was a college dropout. You know what my dad said? Why don't you go live with Bill Gates? I bet you he won't support you for 22 years. Then my dad, and he are nosy as hell. Like, I was talking with my boys on the phone about this girl that really, really wanted me. So I was like, damn, dude, she wants to D. And my dad was just walking by the room, and he knocked on the door, and he's like, no, she don't want the D, she wants the PhD. It sucks, man. I'm so bad with girls. And for all of you that know me, y'all know I'm lying right now. I'm amazing. Like, I saw this girl walking the other day at the mall, and I was walking behind her. Not like a creepy way, I was just walking behind her. And I was like, damn girl, is that a cell phone in your back pocket? Because your ass is calling my name. So, 2 days later, I get home, and all of a sudden I have a restraining order in the mail. And I don't know this girl. And then sometimes I'll get lucky and a girl asks me, why should I date you? What's so good about you? What makes you different than all the guys? And I'm like, bro, they call my penis the Texas Giant. And she's like, oh, they call your penis the Texas Giant? Why do they call your penis the Texas Giant? And I said, because girls wait in line for hours and the ride's only 1 minute long. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm a pretty hairy guy. Like, I'm so jealous of white people. White people have like a happy trail. I have like a happy Amazon forest. Like, you know, lather, rinse, repeat? That pertains to my whole body. I can step out of the shower and not have to dry myself because I will step out and the water will soak into my hair. I got home one day and I found out all my V-necks were gone. My mom's like, this isn't appropriate for you. Man, what else is there? So, how many, do we have any black people in the crowd? Like, we have one black person. We have 2 black people. You play any sports, sir? You play every sport. Typical black answer to that. Finding a black guy who's not good at sports, it's like finding a Mexican who can't hold their liquor. My neighbors are Mexican. Like, I just walked out one day and I'm like, oh, you're drinking and doing a barbecue. What's the occasion? They're like, Veterans Day? And I'm like, wait, what? Y'all are drinking on Veterans Day? They're like, yeah, we live in America, might as well celebrate. And I'm just like, okay, do what you gotta do. Speaking of twerking, I was recently at a club, and my nickname is Turk because I look like a monkey off Tarzan, but the song came on, it was just like twerk, 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 and the club was empty, you know? And then all of a sudden when the twerk song comes on, you see all these African American females coming out of the light, and you're like, whoa, where were all these people? And they all just start twerking, and you're like, damn. So I came up with a new saying, screw twerk team. It's all about Turk team, guys.
Hashtag Turk team.
Hashtag Turk team. Technology's getting pretty cool, you know, like there's all these new apps out. For instance, who has Snapchat? Anyone here have Snapchat? A couple people? Alright. I think Snapchat was made for nude pictures, and you ask me why. Because there's not a send all button. But I mean, you know, you still have the typical skank who's like, oh, I'm gonna send to Carlos, David, Danielle. And I don't like this whole nude photos thing, because I don't get turned on by nude photos. I'll still look at them to get a thrill, you know, but it doesn't turn me on. Because I've noticed there's 3 nude poses that all girls do. You have the typical mirror picture where they just smile awkwardly and take a picture naked. Then you have the Captain Morgan. And then you have the one where the girl's laying down, doing some nice pose, you know? And that's my favorite picture, because you see the whole body. You know who else is I'm getting really annoyed with Taylor Swift. Like, damn, how many guys are gonna break your fucking heart, you know? Like, I wrote a song for Taylor Swift, it's called 3 Strikes, You're Out. Taylor Swift could star in a Bollywood movie and she still wouldn't find love. Alright, I see we got a group of white people here. Have any of y'all seen a Bollywood movie? Okay, I got a couple of yeses, I got a couple of no's, so I'm going to give you all a quick rundown. Alright, it's pretty much like a High School Musical, except more intense, and it's the length of all 3 High School Musicals. And then, you know, for some reason, there's always a random bad guy who's in his mid-20s and has hair down his shoulder, or he's in his mid-40s and has a beer belly. So, the guy, girl, they fall in love, you know, and all this happens. You know, there's all this random bullshit in the middle that I don't gotta tell you guys about. But then when the guy falls asleep, when the guy goes to sleep, there's always going to be a song that comes on. In any movies or musicals. And you're like, wait, you're singing to this girl in a random voice. That's understandable. Okay, maybe you just have a weird dream. But where the fuck are these Osama bin Laden wannabes coming from that know how you dance? They're just playing their flute in the background. You're like, what the fuck? And then every now and then there'll be like a mediocre sex scene where nothing's shown because Indian people are really strict about that, you know? So you'll just see like the guy and the girl making out, and you'll see like the girl's bare back, which means they're having sex. So me not being good with girls, I recently got with a girl, and her name was Chelsea, and I couldn't say her name because I had a speech impediment. It was horrible. So Chelsea and me started getting together, and she started going down on me. And she was like, Moiz, say my name. And I'm like, oh, Chelsea, that feels good. She's like, Moiz, you're not saying my name right. I'm like, Chelsea, that feels good. Moiz, you're really turning me off. You can't say my name. What the fuck? I'm like, Chelsea, that feels so good. 2 seconds later, I got hair in my mouth. So, Chelsea's a nice girl. She kept on going, you know? She kept on doing what she had to do. Girls always do what you have to do. Never give up if the guy's whack, because they're going to break his heart. So, my Indian movie logic came in, and she's like giving me head, and I'm like, oh, I should really sing to her. So I'm like, she just like put her clothes, she just grabbed her clothes and left. Man, alright. So, we got a lot of Muslims in the house because I know a lot of y'all. Nice to see we're all observing Ramadan quite splendidly. Man, we are all going to hell. We're not, I hate like when Muslim people come up to me and they're like, oh bro, you want a drink? And I'm like, alright, yeah, I'll drink with you. And you got a guy that's like, oh, you want to smoke? And yeah, who doesn't like weed? So I'm like, yeah bro, it's awesome. Smoking, drinking, cussing, thinking about girls that I see on the streets naked, lust, you know, what's so bad about that? Then 2 seconds later, I'm like, hey, you want a pepperoni pizza? Bro, I can't eat pork, I'll go to hell. That's all I got for you guys, I hope you enjoyed it.